Hi guys, hope you're all doing well. We got back-to-back World Darts Championships going on in the darts. Obviously we got in 2 weeks, is it 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks time. Not this week, not next week, but the week after we got obviously the big one, the PDC World Darts Championship at Aipaye. But first, we got another World Darts Championship taking place this weekend. Where darts all started, at Lakeside. Obviously this is a WDF, which is a new organisation, which was previously known as the BDO. Obviously BDO was when darts started, where for everyone in darts, it was where the players started their career. Well, it was the beginning of their career in the BDO. The Lakeside has saw the likes of Eric Bristow, Phil Taylor. All the darting greats have started at Lakeside, and obviously completely different these days. It is completely different. Even some PDC players are now playing in this tournament with the likes of Yaya Clarkson, Danny Albee, James Richardson. So, but obviously we will take a look at the tour. Let's start off with the format. The men's format: first 2 sets, first round, first to 3 sets in the second and third round, first to 4 sets in quarterfinals, first to 5 sets in semi-finals, and first to 6 in the final. The women's format is first to 2 sets in the first round, second round in quarterfinals, first to 3 sets in the semi-finals, and first to 4 sets in the final. So it is completely different to the PDC. It did used to be the same as the PDC, but obviously with the liquidation of the BDO, they kind of have changed it and cropped it down. So, starting off with the women's, we'll take that banner off. So this is the women's tour product. Obviously, the standout straight away is Bo Creeves, who rejected to play, who rejected the PDC World Darts Championship to play in the WDF, and try and retain her women's title, women's World Darts Championship crown she won last year. Bo Creeves is the sensation right now in the female game right now. It is fair to say that, and you probably can't see Patser if you look at that 12 bracket. I think you can just about see it, but obviously I'll go for it. Elaine Hyde or Young Turner will face Bo Creeves. Paula Murphy, Amanda Fajardo. But obviously, yeah, look, that's the format. That is the format, anyways. That's the 12 bracket. Sorry, that is the 12 bracket. Yeah, I think Bo Creeves is already final bound. You have to say that. In terms of that first half of the tour, I think it'd be a Bo Creeves versus Ryan O'Sullivan semi-final. As for the other half of the tour, I'm going for Ian de Craft against Lisa Watson as the other semi-final. And I think Bo Creeves will get to the final and beat Ryan O'Sullivan. And I think Bo Creeves will still beat anyone. Let's be real. The only threat to Bo Creeves is probably Lisa Watson, in my opinion. Ian de Craft, she's a bit inconsistent. She can cause a few problems, but she is inconsistent. In terms of density, I suppose Creeves. But Ian de Craft, she will definitely have a tournament won. But you would fully expect a Bo Creeves versus Lisa Watson final. And obviously, Issa Watson has won the Women's World Dart Championship a lot of times, hasn't she? So it'll be like Jonaden's experience, won't it? Experience of Issa Watson. She's the senior. Bultrees is just the sensation, isn't she? Right now, just a sensation right now, and she'll only get better and better. As for the final, my final prediction is Bultrees versus Issa Watson, and I think Bultrees will win the final 4-2. I would say 4-2. Maybe 4-2 to Bultrees. No, I haven't done 4-1. I honestly think it will be like that. I think Bultrees, I think this is far too good for everyone in that 12 bracket. Even Issa Watson, who's won multiple women's titles, women's world titles. So I'm done 4-1. Yeah, I'm done 4-1 to Bultrees. I think this is unbelievable. She's unreal, isn't she? I just think she's going to do a job on everyone. Yes, be real about it and retain her women's title, in my opinion. Now we move on to the men. And that is the men's 12 bracket. It's on Wikipedia. I don't think it's any good showing you it, really. But you can all see it on Wikipedia, the 12 bracket, because the 12 bracket has been annoying at times because of the PDC World Dart Championship as well. Tricot was meant to be in this tournament, but now he's playing the PDC World Dart Championship, which is just simply annoying, isn't it? It's annoying when that happens. So I really need to sort that out. In terms of WDF and the PDC, I really need to sort that out, in my opinion, and have the priorities on where they want to play. And but Sebastian Bieti, who made that one at the UK Open, didn't he? He's in this tournament. He could face the odds-on favourite Andy Burton's, who is the number 1 seed for this tournament. And I'm not really going to take seed into consideration or all the favourites for the tournament because Sebastian Bieti, he's been experienced, hasn't he, in the PDC? He's been experienced in the PDC. Look, it's different compared to Lakeside. Andy Burton's the more experienced at Lakeside, of course. So Andy Burton, Sebastian Bieti, that would be interesting. That one. Darry Storm, then he's against Alan Turner or Ricky Norman. Well, through standouts from the 12 platter, Dave Prince, he's still in there. He's still in playing darts. James Witterson, we all remember James Witterson from the famous win from Barneveld in the PDC World Darts Championship. He'll be someone to look for to probably go far in the tournament. But in terms of that half the tour, I do think it will be. I think it'd be Andy Burton or Sebastian Bieti against. Looking at that bottom half the tour. I think Dave Prince and James Witterson got a chance, to be honest. Look, I don't really watch much of the WDF, to be honest with you. Don't really watch much of the WDF. But I do recognise all the names. So yeah, Andy Burton or Sebastian Bieti in the first semi-final against. And I'm actually going for Bieti to beat Burton's. I think Sebastian Bieti will be Andy Burton's. And I'm going for him to play. I'm going Wesley. Yeah, Wesley Piazza. The number 5 seed. So Sebastian Bieti, then Wesley Piazza as the first semi-final, but Armandor for Sebastian Bietti to go all the way to the final at Lakeside. And in the second half of the tour, we got the defending champion, of course, Neil Duff. Looking at that tour as well, we got Chris Amman. Chris Amman was on at the Players' Championship Finals. We got Tai Fan Yuan, if that's how you pronounce it. He's a good player. He's the player that he is, a very good player. We got David Pyatt. He's a former PDC player, of course, who used to qualify for the World Darts Championship at times. We got a former BDO world champion, former Lakeside champion in Nella Clarkson, number 3 seed. So he's probably going to be favourite in terms of that half of the tour. Down Johnson could be in his way. We got Danny Albee, Jamie Lewis. We got Jamie Lewis, who was, of course, a PDC World Darts Championship semi-final this season. Out to Phil Taylor in Phil Taylor's final World Darts Championship, and we all know who went on to win that tournament, and that was Rob Quartz. So maybe what's up for Jamie Lewis? And we have got Yellow Dates. Yellow Dates has won at Lakeside, not obviously with the WDF. He has won in terms of seniors. He has won at the seniors and the days. There is a debate about that. Should he be allowed to play in these tournaments after winning at the seniors? But he was too good for that seniors, wasn't he? He was too good for the seniors with the tournament he won at the seniors. And he's probably going to be a favourite as well. He's definitely one of the favourites to win this tournament at the end of the dates. Because you just have to say his game is good enough to win this tournament, in my opinion. It's not as good as the, obviously, PDC World Darts Championship Dame in terms of quality. But we could have a potential. I think it's a potential Yellow Clarkson. Yellow Clarkson plays the end of the day as a quarter final. Oh, what a quarter final that is. Danny Albee and Jamie Lewis, former PDC players, could play each other at their side in the second round as well. In terms of predicting the final, who's to play Sebastian Bietti in the final? You got Neil Duff in there as well. I think it is going to be one of Yellow Clarkson or Yellow Dates in the final. I think Neil Duff gets beat in the semi-final. When he gets beat in the semi-final, Neil Duff. He could get beat in the quarter-final of Tai Fan Yuan, who I think will win quarter-finals. And but that it is tasty though. That bottom, if you look at that bottom section of the tour in the second half, in the bottom half of the tour, you got Jamie Lewis, you got Yellow Dates, you got Danny Albee, you got Yaya Clarkson. Bloody hell! Some tour that it is, especially on route to the final as well. Oh, but it's tough. I'm torn between Yaya Clarkson and Yellow Dates. Armandor Yellow Dates in the final against Sebastian Bietti. Dundalk versus Sebastian Bietti versus Yellow Dates final. And Armandor for Yellow Dates to win the men's Lakeside World Darts Championship and back it up and back his seniors win, in my opinion. So Armandor for Yellow Dates to win the men, and Bo Creeves, of course, to win the women's Lakeside World Darts Championship. So feel free to leave your predictions down below in the comments. Take care, stay safe, see you later. What are your predictions? And feel free to leave your thoughts down below, and I'll be back with the big one, the PDC World Darts Championship, which will be next week. I'll probably do that next week. Take care and see you later.